Hello and welcome. I'm Cereal Box, your host, and we are having a wild game of Axis and Allies. I can only deploy 10 things this round, so this is a good chance to get at least a fighter. It could have been a bomber, but I'm going to get a fighter. To take this territory, I basically just want to shove in a whole bunch of infantry. I don't know if it's just, shove in this and let them have Western Europe, but I think that's what it means. Then we want 2 guys into each of these. Do I want them to have Western Europe? Not really. What could they attack it with? Sec, I need. If you click territory, you can see better. Yeah, there's 8 Americans there. So I'd need at least 8 troops, and I need to send some Germans east for a turn. So it's gonna have to be like this. And there we go. And we'll move the AA gun out of Western Europe. If we can. Okay, their destroyers can get to me in everywheres except Sea Zone 3 and 5. I'm just going to go to 5. That's like my own home sea, it feels right. I could move, and I will move into Kenya to slow down these Americans, but it really won't slow them down. Yikes! Just so much yikes. So many Americans in Africa. And I've taken so many awful losses because the AI is actually good at using planes to kill my stuff, and I didn't give them credit for it. Let's do Belarusia. Plus, I've been a little bit unlucky, but a lot of the luck gets cleaned up, strategically speaking, over time anyway. So, we should be able to make up for bad luck. We're better than this. The AA guns, yeah. And deploy. So anything they put in Western Europe can get absolutely obliterated by my Air Force. Looks like they're going to do a decent job as the British. They're putting a lot of pressure, doing a lot of bombing runs, getting a lot of stuff into Africa. Clearly, that's been their focus, is getting it back. And, now that they're above 100 income, it's going to be harder and harder. Oh, did I really not blow up the American frickin' stuff? Oh, that's bad. That's bad. Sometimes I'm just like, I'm bad at this game, Let's see about... I wanted Alaska, but now they're not going to defend it, which makes it less interesting. So maybe we take Midway for a turn. We could keep funneling troops east and just force the Americans to fight the Japanese. It's not a bad idea, is it? I don't know. We always want 9 infantry. So then we could buy a transport. Then we could buy an aircraft carrier, because eventually we're going to need to go east. And a dude. Oh, land a plane on it, I guess. Oh, I don't know. I don't know if I have enough planes to deal with all these things, let alone all the Americans coming in. And I'm now worried about... I mean, I've been worried about this fleet for a long time. And that's why I'm wondering, do I defend it with an extra plane? Maybe I give them the extra aircraft carrier? Yeah, it's bad. Done. No, I think I'm going to try and put pressure on Homeland America. Oh, undo. We need these 2 troops back. We need to go here. This bomber can definitely kill that, though. So Persia. I don't think I can put enough there to protect it, but like almost. 8. So that's 2 hits and a bombard. It's not really that great, but here's the thing, is I really want to take out Xinjiang. And with 2 dudes, they actually die instantly on those tanks. So maybe that's just not worth it. Like they're tanks that are, you know, naked tanks there to be killed, but instead I'm gonna try for Persia. So that's 1, 2, 3 kills plus the bombard. Should be okay. So China dudes. There they are. So yeah, I'd like to have at least 6 guys there. Well, probably 8. We just can't defend it all. But I don't think the Russians can... Well, they can bring in their planes. Yikes. But, you know, that's the risk that we have to play with here. So Alaska's technically better than Midway, since Midway has 0 value, but it's a strategic position. And I think that it's worth taking to make them choose Alaska or the Western United States. And then this will land on the aircraft carrier. Yep. Okie dokie. Everything's bombing. Japanese bomber kills that. Battle in Persia. We missed on our roll. They hit on theirs. Doesn't matter. They missed on their next one. Battle of Midway. They missed, which is very convenient. And then 2 planes here. 2 planes here. Actually, you know what? 2 of the planes all the way to China. That will really, that's they can't punch through that anymore. Done. You go to Germany, that'll be safe. And end movement phase. You get an aircraft carrier. And duders. And 1 single dude. I don't feel like I'm playing a very powerful Japan, but oh, that's how we do, I guess. Oh my god. The Americans are just being so forceful, and I don't feel as though there's that many things I can do to stop them right now. Like, there's just so many of them. And I don't, like, there's so many in Anglo-Egypt. Ugh. But at least now a lot of them are coming back to the Western United States, so there is at least some fear. And they crushed my army in Persia. Gosh darn it. Alright. Repair Germany. And I don't think I'm going to repair Southern Europe. And then another bomber. Because we can't hit this fleet where it is, can we? No. It's not even really worth hitting, but we can hit it with 3 bombers and a sub, but they hit back for 2.5 planes, so that's not worth it. So 2 guys, 2 guys, a bomber, 2 planes. Yeah, there's really nothing else for this German Air Force to do, it seems. Because I'm going to shove all of this into Southern Europe, or Western Europe. And a whole bunch of it there. Hmm. It's only ever worth putting one person. If you're gonna only put like one or two people, just put one. Is it worth attacking? Well, it is worth attacking with the sub because it's gonna die otherwise for nothing. So, have at her. Oh, my bombers could have attacked here, but that's two battleships. That's like way too many. Too many battleships. Not enough time. The Allies have $98. Ugh. It's not the worst because Japan's at least growing, but it's not particularly good. What are these transports doing? You know? Anyways, let's hit done and see what happens. Like we're trading efficiently, but without the ability to exploit Russian weakness, we're just very we missed again. Wow. Happens. But non-combat move, the AA gun, please go here. You go here. And everything into Germany. Big Air Force, all united. I think that's the best. They have 4 bombers, man. Oh, these bombing raids are just killing me. So then we hit done. But I have 4 bombers now and 4 fighters. We're only getting $38. Axis on 82 is not quite enough. And we just lost even more stuff. Can we even... Can the Japanese destroy this? I'm not sure they can. But I really want to. Because 1, 2, 3... So we get 4 fighters there, a bombard. 1, 2, 3, 4. We could strafe it really hard. But it's probably better to just hit Transjordan or something. Oh, gosh, I don't know. Well, we need 9 infantry on the mainland. And we need a transport, second transport, and another die for here, probably. Okay. Done. Yeah. So then this Japanese fleet will load up here, go here. They'll drop an artillery and 3 guys. And then 2 guys. Gosh dang it. It's so hard to... There we go. And then because it's this side of the board, everything's clipping on itself. But whatever. We got into Western Canada and Alaska and stuff. That's fine. We can send all of this infantry into Xinjiang. And we can get 2 guys from India and bring them through the transport to get the bombard. 3, these planes, these planes. I'm going to keep these planes here for a turn while I deploy those transports. And then this bomber can get there. And that's 3 hits, so it's going to do some damage. Plus the bombard. It's okay. And then we'll have to non-combat all of this other infantry once we know how the rest of the board shook out. Persia, the big one. We hit on the 5, yeah. And then I could lose 1 plane to kill 2 tanks. Let me look here for a second. Ugh. It's not really worth losing a plane. I'm gonna retreat. So, Xinjiang. Nice. So, 2 planes to here, 2 planes to here, a bomber here. And because I don't want them to take frickin' India, I'm gonna shove all 3 of that infantry there. Plus, we'll deploy 3 more, so it'll be pretty tanky. And then these guys can move over. Yeah, not having any of Africa is an issue. But hopefully we're spreading their focus out. I mean, we're spreading our own focus, so maybe we're the idiots here, but Japan collected 45. Do your worst, America. So we're going to trade over Western Europe for a bit, it looks like. Huge stack in Anglo-Egypt. They're bringing their air forces back for obvious reasons. They don't want us to be there anymore. But they don't have that much. Like, we could still go to, like, Mexico or something with a single dude. Meanwhile, the Russians didn't even push very hard on us, it doesn't seem. We'll just repair Germany again. Because we don't really have the funds to go 2 ways. And then we'll get a bunch of infantry. So 2 infantry into here. Here's the thing. Is this fleet worth attacking? We'd have basically going on 5 hits if we attack them, and they have 1, 2, 3, 4 hits back. But all of our first hits hit the battleships. So if we're ever going to trade an Air Force for something, this is probably the... Well, there isn't that many transports there, so there's not much value in it. So never mind. We're just going to take Ukraine. Could use my 4 bombers somewheres, but don't really have to. Send more infantry this way. We'll send more infantry over here. There's nothing they can attack Southern Europe with, so that's fine. And we'll put the 4 planes here. Oh, they had 2 guys? Oh, I didn't realize. I should have sent another bunch of planes. But we got lucky and they didn't hit us at all, so. Good stuff. Germany's trading very efficiently, but eventually 37 production is not enough. Like, I think the board has close to 200. Are you serious? These frickin' British bombers. Oh my god, they can get you anywhere. It's insane. I mean, I keep thinking they're out of bombers. They're out of bombers. Where are the bombers? But they have bombers. I keep trying to build a freaking fleet. So much easier when you're America. Is there a bunch of planes over here I'm not seeing? Like, there's just 1 American plane, right? So they can't do anything to my fleet. Territory. So we're going to kill that. I think. I hope. Okay. Game, actions, buy. We'll have to unite our fleet again. Bunch of infantry. I want another boat for this. So it's going to be a battleship. And then I can stop worrying about it. You guys go here. That's where the battleship's going to get put. You guys go here. We're not attacking Russia. So we'll put a couple more men in there. Keep building up Manchuria. Keep building up India. Yikes, a clock, right? Can't believe that happened. Is killing this stuff even worth it? I don't know. Probably. So that all goes there. Everything that isn't fighters goes here. And then next turn, a bunch of these can scoop up these guys, and we can all unite and see Zone 60. And then 2 fighters go here, because they can get back to the fleet, which we just lost another piece of it. God dang it. They've piecemealed me so hard, because I'm playing way too fast. I don't even know if this is a good fight. Because they're hitting back 1, 2, almost 3 times. So we're just going to try and swing at them. We're only killing 2, but it's better than staying in Alaska. If we get lucky on the first roll, then good. If they get unlucky, that's better. Yeah, this is not good. Battle in Persia. Western Canada. We did not get lucky. Or they did not get lucky. So they could kill... They can't kill a plane right now. Oh, wow. They got unlucky twice. But they have a tank, so it won't matter. They can just blitz back to Alaska. Done. Oh, units in Persia. Back. So battleship here. And max out the men. This is exhaustingly difficult, not being able to crush Russia. Like, it's so much harder. It's legit uphill both ways. And now they're going to defend the crap out of Persia. Oh my god. So we're being pushed back basically everywhere. Alright, now there's a whole bunch of American transports in that sea zone. But there's now a bunch of destroyers, so we can't actually take out that fleet without losing our whole freaking Air Force. That sucks. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed. We're at the start of round 10, so apparently we're doing this in threes. I'll see you next time. Cheers.